What's up, gamers? Just got done watching the campfire chat on the Sorcerer and Barb buffs and all the changes that are coming with the 1.1.1 update. And I just wanted to give you guys, this is pretty much the first time I'm looking at these. I did screenshot them. I just saved them, and I was so busy screenshotting and saving that I really didn't get to do much reading or anything. So we're kind of going to go through this a little bit. For those of you that might have not have caught the stream, or maybe you're out there working, you're 9 to 5 and you ain't made it home yet, and maybe you're watching this after you got home. I don't know. Let's get into it though. We're going to start off here with the first one. There's a bunch of good stuff in here, man. That's really going to help us out. I don't know if my build specifically will get, good, because I'm kind of on this conjuration build, and it seems the stuff they've added are really focused hard on a straight fire build is going to get, do really well, or a straight electricity build is going to do really well, or ice is, they didn't really touch ice very much, I don't think, because it was already doing good in itself. But from the top here, flickering firebolt changes your firebolt to generates 2 mana when hitting an enemy. So it used to, and it currently does until this patch releases, which, by the way, got my notes here. The patch itself, the patch notes, are going to be released on August 2nd, which is next Wednesday. And then the 8th is when the patch will go live, the following Tuesday after that. So we've still got roughly 2 weeks or so before this happens. Oops, I did not mean to skip. So yeah, flickering firebolt. It used to only proc whenever you hit a burning enemy. So now, if you're having mana issues, especially probably early game, me personally right now, I'm not having any mana issues at all, so this really doesn't make a huge difference towards my build, but that is still pretty cool. At least now your first attack you can actually generate mana off of, rather than having to hit them twice to burn them into then to get it back. Fireball, I use this as an enchantment in my build. So currently, let's see what enchantment I'm using. Let's see here. Destructive Fireball. Okay, and they are enhanced fireball is what they're increasing. Fireball's radius is increased based on distance traveled up to 50%. So now changing Fireball to increase its radius by 50%, or casting Fireball increases its radius by 50%. What the heck? It's interesting. Destructive Fireball. Fireball's critical strike damage is increased by 20%. This bonus is increased to 30 if Fireball hits 3 or more enemies. Wow. So I wonder if that works with an enchantment then. Simply because the Fireball is exploding and hitting the guy next to him, and it's exploding. So I wonder if that'll scale. That should be interesting to try and test out. I'm so excited about that though. They're doing a lot of stuff for lightning, so maybe lightning will be a little bit more viable. I guess we'll see. I mean, it was already pretty well viable already. I've seen some, I see the potential there for a lightning build to be really good. And a lot of people with their Arc Lash Chain Lightning type builds have done really well. So this will be cool to see them get a huge buff. And, I might end up eventually going lightning as well. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see here. Each time Chain Lightning bounces, its next hit deals 5% increased damage. So that's greater Chain Lightning. And currently, if Chain Lightning bounces off of you, its next hit deals 10% increased damage. Okay. Each time Chain Lightning bounces, its next hit deals 5% increased damage. What? Okay, so it doesn't have to bounce off of us. It just chains. And it does 5% increased damage. Huh. So it does more damage the more times it bounces, which I do believe there's a thing that takes it from bouncing 2 times to 4 times now, which is pretty interesting. Destructive Chain Lightning. Crackling energy increased from 25 to 30%. When Chain Lightning critically strikes, it has a 25% chance to form crackling energy, so you get more crackling energy, which I guess is pretty good. I wonder if does crackling energy do a lot of damage? I mean, I usually try, whenever I'm doing lightning, try and get as much of that as I can, but you kind of have to run around and collect it, which kind of sucks. Maybe if they had something that reduces the distance you have to be able to collect crackling energy, that would be pretty cool. Maybe there is something like that already. I don't know. I haven't looked into it too much. Veer's Mastery, damage bonus increased from 10 to 15%. That's the key passive down here for lightning. Close enemies take 10% increased damage from shock skills and deal 20% less damage to you. Critical strikes increase these bonuses by 25% for 3 seconds. All right, so they've increased that from 10% to 15. Nice. Isu's Ferocity. This will actually help me out a lot because the way that my build is set up, I do a lot of damage whenever I kill something, and then I get like burst damage for quite some time. But boss fights, if they don't spawn ads, it makes it kind of difficult and complicated. So this is going to be real nice. Combustion is a passive, I think. Your burning effects deal 20 times. Okay, yeah, this is a key passive. Isn't it 10? Your burning effects deal 20 times increased damage. Your burn effect deals 2% increased damage per unique source of burning. If the enemy is burning from 3 or more sources, this bonus is doubled. So essentially you can have Inferno, you can have Flame Shield, you can have Meteor. You could essentially have 6 sources of burning, right now. So if the enemy burning from 3 or more sources, this bonus is doubled. So if we have a total of 6 burning abilities, that gives us 12, right? 12 and 6 and 2 is 12. And then this bonus is doubled, so that gives us essentially 24% more damage from our burning effects. But your burning effects deal 20% increased damage just right off the top, plus an additional 2% increased damage per unique source of building. So if we have 12%, if we have 12 more, so that'd be 32. So up from, what did I say originally? 24, up from 32. That's pretty. It's got to be pretty good, right? That might make me switch to combustion from Isu's, maybe. We'll see. Next one, Searing Heat. Changes to casting Fireball or Meteor. Increase your critical strike chance by 5% for 5 seconds, up to 15%. So that is this is going to be a long video, dude. I can already tell. Let's see here. Searing Heat. Casting Fireball or Meteor increases the critical strike chance of further cast of that skill by 5%, up to 15%. 5% for 5 seconds, up to 15. Wait, what? Fireball or Meteor increases your critical strike chance. Fireball or Meteor increases your critical strike chance of further casts of that skill. So it just straight up increases your critical strike chance, like main stat, I guess. I don't know. That's really weird. That's interesting. Increase crackling energy damage from 2% to 3% per 20 intelligence the player has. Okay. Ceaseless conduit. So that pretty much turns you into conduit, I guess. So you do more damage for crackling energy, which is pretty cool. I mean, lightning build sounds very interesting. I would love to actually try it out. Let's see here. Damage reduction. Damage reduction. Damage reduction. These are actually huge damage reduction buffs, so that's pretty good. I like how they took everything that said elemental damage and they changed it to damage reduction, which sounds like a lot bigger deal. I think we'll be able to live a little bit longer now, which is cool. More Paragon stuff. Moldering Embers rare node. Damage reduction from burning enemies increase. Reduction from vulnerable enemies. Vulnerable enemies. Max life bonus increase from 4% to 6%. Wow, that's pretty good. Nice. Those max lives might actually be worth going to now. Let's see here. Serpentine aspect. You may have 1 additional Hydra active. The Hydra's duration is increased by 14 to 24%. This now also affects the Hydra's enchant. So that's actually pretty cool because the Hydra enchant currently does not last as long as your actual summoned Hydras. So that's pretty dope. And they increased the duration on the actual thing itself. Where's that character? You may have 1 additional Hydra, but Hydra's duration is reduced by 12%. So this is going to increase the duration of Hydras, which, to be completely fair, I go in, I put my Hydras down, they focus on one specific mob because I put it right on top of them and they all look at him and kill him. I literally just recast it before their time is ever even up. So I don't know if this is going to be a big deal, but it doesn't hurt, that's for sure. Aspect of Conflagration. Bonus burning damage increase from 20 to 30%. Increase from 20 to 30 to 20 to 40. Aspect of Conflagration. I had to look up what this one is. Let's see here. Is that in here? I'm assuming it's an offensive, maybe one I don't have yet. Should have been a little more prepared for this, but okay. Conflagration. While channeling Incinerate, your burning damage is increased by 20%. Oh wow, I'm pretty sure I have an amulet that says 40 or something. Huh, I wish they would make Incinerate worth a crap. We need Firewall to crit, and we need burn damage to crit, and we need Blizzard to crit. If that was the case, then everything would be nice. Bonus burning damage increased from 30 to 40% to 60 to 80 on the Engulfing Flames. I think I know what this one is. I think this is the one I have on my amulet, is it not? Engulfing Flames, yeah. So while enemies are affected by more damage over time than their total life, you deal 59% increased burn damage to them. So instead of 59, which is currently on my amulet, so it's like probably closer to 39, they buff that quite a bit actually, so it would probably be closer to like 120% if it was on a necklace, and double that, 160 for a two-hander. That's a lot of extra burn damage. Let's see here. Increase the critical, okay, this is the 3 curses. Increase the critical strike damage of Meteor and Fireball by 20 to 40%. Double this bonus against healthy enemies. I don't believe I have that one. Meteor and Fireball, huh? This might not be one in my bag either. Oh, Meteor. Oh, 3 curses right here. Meteors deal 35% increased critical strike damage against healthy targets. And now they're adding Fireball into that too, which is our generator. Okay. Flamewalker's aspect, bonus movement speed duration increased from 4 to 6 seconds. Okay. Gravitational aspect, lightning ball orbits around you and deals 15 to 20% increased damage. 15-25% increased damage. All right, more lightning stuff. Love to see it. Legendary aspects, each time chain lightning bounces you gain 2 to 3 mana. Wow. Okay. Aspect of the unbroken tether, bonus chain lightning bounces increase from 2 to 4. Yep, I was just talking about that. Charged aspect, bonus movement speed duration increase from 4 to 8 seconds. Aspect of the bounding conduit, bonus movement speed increase from 20 to 25 to 30. Okay. Vashir's mastery key passive damage reduction is increased by 20 to 30% for each close enemy up to 60 to 90. Wow, dude. That Arc Lash build be looking real good right about now. I might start looking for gear for that or something. Holy. Aspect of the frozen orbit. Damage increase from 20 to 30 to 30 to 40. Huh. Interesting. Storm swell aspect, bonus damage increase. These are all legendaries that I'm not like super familiar with. I guess the actual specific names of each legendary aspect. Bonus damage from storm swell. More damage to vulnerable enemies while you have a barrier. Oh, okay. From 11 to 20 to 21 to 30. Okay. More damage if we have a barrier. I'm fine with that. I like that a lot. Snow veiled aspect, unstoppable duration increase from 2. I don't care about unstoppable. Blah, 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 blah. I think that's the one with fire shield, right? Incinerary aspect, legendary hit. Damage from your pyromancy skills has up to a 12 to 17% chance to restore mana. Wow, that seems interesting. Huh, wow, that seems really good. No guards aspect, while within your own blizzard for 2 seconds after leaving, you take 20 to 25% less damage. I feel like they just buffed this too. So that's pretty good. Stand inside your own blizzard and take less damage, like just a flat less damage is pretty OP. Mana regeneration increase from the aspect of constant concentration. Mana regen increase from 20 to 30 to 40 to 50%. Wow, they really want you to just be at max mana the whole time. That is fine with me. Duration requirement to gain its benefit reduced from 3 to 2 seconds. That seems really nice. Gloves Illuminator. Damage penalty reduced from 65 to 55, 45 to 35. Damage to stun. Affix replaced with lucky hit. Chance to restore resources. I don't know if I've ever seen these Gloves of Illuminator drop. Even on my other, Eternal level 100 Sorcerer, I don't know if I've ever seen these gloves before. I can't comment too much on those. This should make it easier to hit close enemies with fireball. Do not know. Oh yeah, this is another thing. So I guess that's all the buffs and stuff for Sorc, but I also took a few notes and grabbed a couple other ideas here. So this is, I'm gonna see if I can get a side-by-side of this actually. Can I do that? Here, I'll just open it up in Illustrator or something. Give me a second. Okay, so here we go. We've got, I'm assuming, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn the opacity down on this one. This will give us a better idea of exactly maybe what we're looking at here. There we go. So hold on, let me put this in a new layer. Okay, so we can see what they're doing to increase the mob density here. Let me turn this up just, yeah, so it looks like, yeah, it looks like we're really about to get a ton more. And this is a nightmare dungeons too. We're gonna get a ton more mob density. I mean, it almost looks like double. Definitely almost looks like double, which is pretty nice. Heck yeah. So after that, did I take any more other screenshots? Hold on, bear with me. Jesus, I'm a mess for this, dude. And nope, that's pretty much it. I did send some stuff to my Discord. Let me check what that is right quick. Okay, so that's all of that. Cage Heart of Spellbreaking. So upon taking elemental damage, you gain 10 to 20% damage reduction for 5 seconds rather than elemental damage reduction, which is what I believe it currently does. Part of spell breaking. Run in here and check that real fast. Spell breaking. After taking elemental damage, you gain 47% resistance to that element. Okay, so yeah, this is going to make this a lot better. And especially 10 to 20% damage reduction. They were saying damage reduction itself is a powerful thing. So that's awesome. They're also messing with temerity. It's interesting. I used temerity on my barb, or did I use it on my old sorcerer? I don't remember. I think I did use it on my sorcerer actually. Plus all stats affix replaced with max life. Barrier is now based on maximum life. Now properly accounted by conditions checking for the new player to have a barrier. Yeah, I don't know. All right, man. Well, I guess let me know what you guys think. Do you think that these are going to help us get to, in-game content and stuff like that? I really think that Lightning Sorc is going to shine real bright here. Not so much sure about the way that I have my build set up. I mean, it'll change, obviously. I'm still in the leveling process on season 1, but I don't know. It seems very interesting. I'm at least happy we got some sort of buff. So thank you guys for watching. If you watched it up to this point, comment down below. potato French fry chicken nugget. And make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Out.